Hey everybody, this is just a short video to help us remember how to do some long division. For this method we will be doing the DMSB method, and another important thing to remember is that this method repeats itself. So the first thing we're going to ask ourselves is, can we do 2,496 divided by 32? That's a pretty hard question to take on, so we're going to break it up and think, can I do 2 divided by 32? Which I can't. Can I do 24 divided by 32? I still can't do that, so I need to do 249 divided by 32. Now, I'm not quite sure what that is, but the lovely thing about this is we can do some math to try to figure it out. Now, I know that 10 groups of 32 would get me 320, and I need to find how many 32s go into 249. So 10 obviously would be too many. I'm going to try 8. So let's see if this gets us close to 249. See what 8 groups of 32 is. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 4, plus 1 is 20, or sorry, 8 times 3 is 24, plus 1 is 25. So, as you can see, 32 does not go into 249 8 times because that's too much. So, let's try a slightly smaller number. But 256 is pretty close to 249. Also, please note on your scratch paper or on your page when you're solving these problems, you don't need to erase the stuff that didn't work. I'm just doing that because I only have this small amount of room, so it's probably easier for you if you don't do that. So let's try 7 groups of 32. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 1 is 22. All right, that's looking pretty good. So 32 went into 249 7 times. We'll change this back to black here. So that went into there 7 times. So there was 7 groups of 32 inside 249. That was the D. Now we multiply. We always multiply the number we just put up on top by our divisor. 7 times 32, which we already did that math, is 224. 224. And so now we subtract. 9 minus 4 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. And, well, 2 minus 2 is nothing. So we just subtracted. Our next step is to bring down. We'll bring down this 6 that we haven't used yet. 256 divided by 32. Now, here's why I told you it's important to not erase the work you've already done, because we actually already solved that problem. But just to make sure, let's try it again, just to double check. I already know that 7 groups of 32 is 224. So I'm going to try 8 groups of 32 because 256 is just a little bit bigger. All right, 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 1 is 25. So that went into there exactly. So 256 divided by 32 was 8. We'll put the 8 up here because that was division. And we know that 8 times 32 was 256. Now we subtract. This gives us nothing. There's nothing left to bring down. There's no remainder here. So the answer is, if you divide 2,496, if you divide that into 32 groups, there will be 78 in each group.